So, mini bike wheels. Constantly, like every time I post anything about mini bikes, it's constantly comments as, where are those wheels from? What are those wheels? Where can I get those wheels from? What's the link for those rims? Where can I get those rims and tires? Um, I'm always reluctant to answer because there's no easy answer. There's no link to just a wheel and tire combo that's going to go right on your mini bike. That's exactly what you want. The first set of wheels I ever bought was from T-Bolt USA. And they were a little pricey, but it was assembled wheels and tires with brake rotors and sprocket, but the sprocket's too small to use. And then after that, I've been getting the rims from eBay. And from Alibaba. Alibaba is like the direct China way of getting stuff without going through eBay. So I felt a little more risky going that way, but you do get a better deal. I bought like 2 or 3 times and haven't had any issues yet. So I guess what you gotta do is decide the wheels you want and then realize that you're going to be cutting all of your own spacers. You have to track down your own axles and brake rotors and calipers. And sprockets. This is a rear sprocket. I get them custom made by PBI Sprockets. They have a nice custom order form. I believe the biggest you can get these 420 sprockets is a 65 tooth. This one's a 60. Go through some of the wheels. This is a rear wheel. It's aluminum, 1.85 wide by 12 inch. For me, this is about the best size all around. If you can find them, the 2.15s work really good for the rear. They're too wide for the front with the forks that I use. But this is an aluminum wheel. This is the same size wheel, but it's a steel rim. And then you can actually get replacement parts from Alibaba, like separate hubs and hoops and spokes. That being said, there are 2 different size wheel bearings, either 12 millimeter or 15 millimeter, and they're not interchangeable. So if you need to change it, you can't just swap the bearings out. I got some 12 millimeter wheels that were a good deal, thinking I could just swap the bearings out, and I couldn't find bearings that would make it work. So I ended up having to buy some hubs for 15 millimeter and then relace them, which came out to be about the same deal as just buying the right wheels in the first place, but I saved myself from the poor purchase I made. This is front rim single flange, and this is actually a 1.6 inch wheel, so be aware there are narrower wheels. I think I've even seen 1.4, and that's just too narrow for anything. I wouldn't buy another 1.6 if I had the option, but I bought this not realizing what it was. But the rear to match is a 1.85, and this Dunlop tire is just awesome. This is a 1.85 wide steel front rim. Those are some of the first knobbies I tried out, and they're okay, but and these are the tires I prefer to run. Ken does. See where the model is. I believe it's a K731 is the model. Seems to work really good on all sorts of surfaces. This is a tire that came on that wheel set from T-Bolt, and it's okay on hard surfaces, but anything grass or anything like that, they're pretty terrible. That's a 130/70 on a 1.85. It was a struggle to make it fit. I don't think I would recommend this configuration. This is the same size tire, but on a 2.15 rim. That extra width makes it fit a lot better. And that is the 120/70 on a 1.85 wheel, which I really like that setup. I was running a 110 on a 2.15 wheel, and the front tire was too short.